Good morning. I am meteorologist Steve Krasnowski with your weather briefing storm scoop update. It's Friday, September 4th, and we're going to talk a little bit about patterns and a little bit about the tropics today. This is the first week of September, and we see festering and a kick looking to pluck or reject a viable disturbance westward. If something develops in the second week of September, and we track that entity into the central or southwest Atlantic, and then in the western Atlantic in the third week. Quirky behavior, but it's the tropics, so we have just tons of storms in the water right now. We have Nana in Central America. We have Omar out in nowhere land that came from the coast. We have another area with less than 40% chance of developing near Omar. Those will probably interact, and Omar will probably eat it up, quote unquote. And a bunch of disturbances now right off the African coast. So it is going to continue to be busy and probably a record-setting year. So one thing about Nana is it's a post-tropical cyclone. It's the remnants. It used to be tropical. It no longer is. Everything else, Omar is a depression. And these are all areas of concern. So let's move on. For the upper mid-Atlantic and southern New England region, a warm couple of days in the reprisal, and something similar or a bit weaker in about a week. Cooler in between after both reprisals. It's a rather flat flow up north, so it can't surge up into the northeast. And if we went a little further down across the southern mid-Atlantic and southeast, the anchored mid-level high roasts the region. So you can see these temperatures up in the upper 90s. The setup's quite a bit south and east of where it was last year when the mid-level high was anchored over the Appalachians. Today, it's over the North Carolina coast, so a vast difference. And not much going on across New England. Some very light showers and storms into Long Island, southwest, central Connecticut last night, but pretty dry air diving in. The mid-Atlantic gets the saturated Midwest disturbance, as you can see here. I'm sorry, right here, and it'll come up and through. Dry air moving through from the northeast. We had our wave break trigger ridge rebuild. Another trough drops in and sets up to our west, and we get a front sent our way with a taste. Something cool is this is Tuesday. It's going to be 90 degrees in Colorado and 30 degrees by night and snowing. Again, not much and definitely more in higher elevations, but it will be September 8th. And snowing. And I did live there for a few years and wish I got more snow, but the temperature drops swings between day and night, and having snow at night in a 90-degree day was something to be in awe of. So it's just very, very interesting. This is a random CFS2 run. It suggests a pretty good pooling of cold air across northern Canada this autumn. Even so, up to the continental stream flow to tap and how to deliver it. So it's intriguing, though, that the stream's flow have certainly changed in comparison to the prior 2 years. And what that means? Well, winter might be a little bit different this year. We'll see. Temperature changes. It's you can see where the fronts are. Typical pre-post frontal ups and downs continue with a general zone sweep as the week continues on into early next. And then our highs continue to dance. You can see their tumbling is uncertainly in the timing of the individual events, but they're there. And with increasing pressure from the polar latitudes leading to convergence and activity, pattern repeats for about another 8 to 10 days, and then it'll shift. And that's it for the day. So a couple of warm-ups, but again, nothing too hot for the northeast. Mid-Atlantic is pretty warm right now. And we want to keep an eye on those storms. Anyway, I'm meteorologist Steve Krasnowski.